UFC 322 just happened, and I would like to share some thoughts with you. Keith Peterson, no nonsense Keith Peterson, has taken inspiration from the fighters and has decided to go down a couple weight divisions. I don't know if you noticed, but that fool had gotten chunky recently, and he finally thinned out. Again, taking his cues from the fighters, he felt that if he went down a couple weight divisions, that he might have an advantage and finally maybe be a better referee. Of course, it may also be due to the fact that his no-nonsense type of nature and years of repression combined with cigarettes and alcohol may have totally emaciated his body. But hopefully that's not the case. Baisangur Susurkaev is going to take Bo Nickal's life at some point in the near future. After he knocked out Islam Makhachev, Susurkaev called out Bo for his next fight. Susurkaev is a UFC rookie, but already one of the most promising and talented strikers in the middleweight division. And Bo Fickle can't make up his mind about whether he's a grappler or a striker. Back in the old days, they used to refer to this as stylistic dysphoria. But you're not supposed to say that anymore. And now that Bo has just head kick knocked out a dude that probably thought he was in a grappling match, he's going to be even more delusional. Rumor has it that Bo just started his own brand new martial art right after the fight. Taekwondo. When Bruce Buffer introduced Angela Hill, he accidentally called her Wanda Sykes. Don't trip. That's not racism. It's ageism. It's ironic that Hill's opponent's nickname is the Archangel because she came in like the angel of death so that she could put Hill out of her misery. But it's also ironic that Hill's nickname is Overkill because her career is basically overkill at this point in time. We will also accept Over the Hill as a nickname. Angela Over the Hill. Honestly, it looked like the angel of death snatched Hill's soul several times throughout the fight. But apparently when Hill signed the contract, she refused to sign the DNR. So she just kept respawning. There were actually moments in rounds 1 and 3 where Hill looked like she was getting pummeled in the bottom position. And it seemed as though she chose to stay there because it was helping her sciatica. Malcolm Wellmaker came into the fight with a lot of hype, but the well ran dry. He might have to be a well-maker after this fight. He lost to Ethan Ewing, who was making his UFC debut on 2 days' notice with a 48-hour weight cut. Ewing definitely should have got a bonus for that performance, but Dana was probably mad because Ewing derailed the hype train. And Dana desperately needs a black champion at the moment. Not every division is currently Dana white privilege, but they're definitely not Dana black privilege. Hot take. Tracy Cortez is just as talented as Valentina Shevchenko. She just can't see through her eyelashes. Bo Nickal got a head kick knockout against a creative player who thought he was in a BJJ tournament. He then went on to cuss at the audience and give them the middle finger because he wanted Dylan Dennis to know that he was the baddest boy in the room. Beneil Dariush came out to that one song by Lauren Daigle that goes, "Rise up, rise up." Unfortunately, he was not able to do so. Some say that it may have been ineffective due to the fact that Lauren Daigle is disingenuous and exploits the Christian faith for monetary gain, much like Amy Grant, who came before her. Carlos Prates was recently asked to stop smoking at UFC events, so he smoked Leon Edwards instead. When Edwards got knocked out, he had a strange smile as if he just saw heaven. But when Peter met him at the gate, he told Leon, "Don't let them bully you, son." And he sent Leon back so that he could be a gatekeeper in the welterweight division. Michael Morales reminds me of if Adesanya was born in Ecuador, which he very well may have been. Adesanya was supposedly born in a few different places. Morales made Sean Brady his boyfriend. Morales did Sean Brady like if he was Mike Brady. Mike Brady. Weili was fighting Valentina like if they were in an action movie. Like if she didn't even intend to actually touch her, and like the camera angles were just gonna make it look real. And Valentina was fighting like if she was saving herself for Erin Blanchfield. This reminded me of what I've been begging for years. We need a women's heavyweight division. Jack Della Maddalena was fighting like Jack Della Macarena. The entire fight was an awkward dance of how long could he hop around till he got taken down, and how long could he roll around till he got choked out. Throughout the fight, Jack looked like he was about to cry. My theory is that he wanted to cry because he was trying to lubricate himself so that he could slip out of Makhachev's grip. Islam Makhachev's faith is very important to him. You cannot spout Islam without Islam. It's in the religion of Islam that you're supposed to bow toward Mecca and pray for 5 rounds a day. And that's exactly what he was doing on top of Jack. Quite literally, lay and pray. I believe that it's important for all of you to remember when you start running your mouths and comparing Makhachev to the real GOAT, Khabib Nurmagomedov, that Khabib did not lay and pray. He grounded and pounded. And although I did not love the performance from Makhachev, I was glad to see Khabib was able to live vivaciously through him and carry out Father's plan.